Folks, these are not from the same stone, but it's an example of how a round stone could have been prepared and then split up to make tools. This is the base. That's not what I saw. Oh, it's on this side. Sorry, folks. This stone is a crescent-shaped abrasion tool. Cutting. I'm sorry. Cutting there and, yeah, a cutting tool. It's held comfortable. Little sharp edge up there for cutting. And that little crescent right there. And I found that creating the human image usually involves two breaks. And those two breaks usually are a tool, either cutting or abrasion. This one is a small crescent-shaped abrasion tool. The wear can be seen, residue, and it's a human image. And there's a little cutting edge right up there. So actually making the human image is creating tools. What came first, the chicken or the road or whatever. This, I've looked it over and I can find no tool use. I can see the evidence of the splitting and all, but I think this was just trade goods to be turned into tools later. I think. This is another example. Base. A crescent-shaped cutting. Crescent-shaped cutting. Folks, this is probably pareidolia, but I see a girl's face with her hair going down, a young girl. On this side, I see an older woman, and her hair is flowing down. Looking at it that way, I see a young man with his hair up. On this side, I see an older man. And there in the hair, I see a naked woman. I didn't want to go. Folks, really, I did. I'm not goofy. There. Her arms are up. Her head's right in there somewhere. And her legs, there's a belly button, and the legs are down there. It just looks like a naked woman. What you think about, dude? Would it be interesting to have proof that this was like a gift to someone at a marriage ceremony? A joining of two? Folks look for artifacts in creeks and stuff, and a lot of folks have huge collections of points and knives and such in their collection. So isn't it possible that 15,000 years ago there was folks walking around creeks and they were finding points and knives and stuff that was possibly 1,000 or 10,000 years older? So what would they do? They would sharpen them. It just seems that the patina on some of the stone that's left is, 1,000 years older or more. So if we can find these type of things all over the creeks and stuff, I would think they did too. This is not a new worked stone. There's a patina to it, but it's not as old as that. And this one looks like the shape of the tool was already there. Looking at that, what's left of that patina right there. And somebody just resharpened it. And it got broke. These have sharp edges down here. It's almost like it got broke and lost. Because I doubt very much that if anybody had that, even if it was broke, that they wouldn't turn it into some kind of tool. But the patina on these stones, I think, has a lot to consider. This scraper or knife started out with a stone that had a much older patina on it when someone worked that up into possibly a drill or something. Just a thought. Folks, the artwork I found is just incredible. This cave bear is a good example of multicolors used on the carvings. The only one that I really know for sure that's a bull. My lighting's not really good right now, but that one I'm pretty sure what that is. And it's red outlined in black. Seems to be really common. But there's many like that. And what I need to do is to set them up and show them, because a lot of times the camera shows me stuff. It even shows the color better. But all of these stones right here are multicolored paintings. And I'll set them up one on a turntable and show all sides of them. But I can see through my magnifying glass that there's multicolored artwork. And hopefully some of y'all will recognize something that well, like I said, the only one I know for sure is this bull. But there's so many intriguing ones here. I just can't see what they're doing. I mean, what they're painting. I might not even have it in the right angle. I just don't see what it is. I want to say horse for that one, but me and horses are pareidolia, I think. But anyway, I will do that. Bye for now, folks. Some stones make me think turtle. I mean, they just look to me like turtles. This one's a swimming turtle. To me, this is totally pareidolia, I guess, on the turtle part. But I've seen a lot of turtles. And they kind of stick their head out like that, out of the shell. Probably pareidolia. But still, I'm seeing a turtle. Sure looks like a turtle to me. This looks like a turtle's head. Sure looks like a turtle. But I think that's a fossilized something awesome. Like the claw of a dinosaur or something. That, I think those folks found that fossil, turned it into a turtle. I've cleaned off my table and put all my horse images up on that little wire shelf. And just now, sitting here, I had never seen that bird image. I've never had that stone sitting that way so I could see that bird image. A bird with a long tail, wings are up. There's his face and eyes, his tail down there, and his wings are up. If that's pareidolia, I love it. I've never seen that before.